So first of all, let's understand the cell. So basically, what is the meaning of cell, Ria? Cell, yes, I told you it's the fundamental unit of life. It's a building block of our body. Like the way you know that the bricks are the building block of any particular
Yeah,
building,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So similarly, cells for us. Okay. Like in the simple words, if I tell you, you know that the group of specialized cell is going to make a particular organ. That organ makes the organ system, and the organ system makes the entire body, Ria. That's very important, like what I've told you just now. It's nothing to be very, you do you have anything to note down the things also so that you can understand
Oh,
better?
yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Good, good. So that's all, like I'll just tell you over here again. So what I was telling you is that yes, we all are made up of cell, but you know what, Ria? That when the group of the specialized cell is there,
yeah.
okay. So specialized cell, why? Because every cell is having their different nature and their different task, right? So that would create an organ. Organ makes the organ system. Okay. And from the organ system, what is going to be formed? The entire human being, or you can say the organism is going to be formed. Right? So this is the flow basically. And that's how we all are made up of, we are. Okay?
Yeah.
Hmm. So cell, group of specialized cell is making that's organ,
Mm-hmm.
organ making organ system, and that's how the organism. Like for example, if you talk about your digestive system, first of all, you just note it down, then I'll tell you the example also, okay?
Yeah, done. Yeah,
Done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. Like for example, Ria, if I talk about digestive system, है ना? In your digestive system, you have different part like mouth is included, food pipe is included, stomach included, intestine is including. So these are the organs of your organ system, na? And the organ system is making an organism, and this all are made up of cell, right? So that is what is the cell is doing. Now, yes, on the basis of number of cells here, like how many number of cells are there, we do have two type of organism actually, that is like multicellular
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and unicellular. Okay. When I say multicellular means those type of organisms which are made up of, many cells. Many cells. It could be, in the number of millions, billions, and trillions also. Like we human beings are made up of trillions of cells actually. So we are multicellular. But when I say unicellular is something which is just made up of one cell. Just a single cell actually. And yes, such organisms exist into the nature. We are not able to see them. We call them as microorganisms. Okay, but yes, Ria, there are the type of the animals in such a way also. Okay, so multicellular, which are made up of many cells, unicellular, which is just made up of a single cell basically. So that's how we are having the cell and the types of the organism on the basis how many number of cells are there. Is
Yeah.
that
So
clear?
what would be an example of unicellular?
For example, amoeba,
Oh, yeah,
okay, paramecium, these are the microorganisms, okay? So they are
yeah.
very different in nature. So these are like unicellular in nature.
Mm-hmm. So the amoeba is only made up of one type of cell.
Hmm. Just
Oh,
one
yeah.
cell. So like the way, for example, Ria, we in multicellular, we do have different organs and different system to do each and every task, right? For digestion, this is different. For respiration, it's different. So like for everything, it's different. But for unicellular, just one single cell will do the entire process, respiration, excretion, reproduction, everything you could say actually. Okay. So that's how the difference between multicellular and unicellular. Although multicellulars are multicellular, but actually unicellulars are multitasking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like doing all the task actually. So I hope I'm clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, actually, what happened, Naria? Now you will be seeing, you're going to check about the cell. Now, every cell is made up of some important components, Ria. So, have you learned about those components of cell, like this nucleus, cytoplasm, cell wall?
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you learned
Yeah,
about it?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, like for example, if I talk about nucleus, nucleus is one of the very, small center inside our cell. which is having all the genetic materials into it, and it is like working as a headquarter of your cell. That means it will be, controlling each and every activity, whatever will go into your body. So that is all controlled by the nucleus, basically. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Cytoplasm, that is a jelly-like substance which is present inside the cell here, right? Like in which all the other organelles are floating. Cell wall is a kind of a wall which would be providing the support to your plants. Do you know that like the plant cells and the animal cells are the two different in nature? Yeah. So like the plant cells are having this cell wall, whereas animal cells are not having this cell wall here. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you can see here animal cell and the plant cell. So the plant cell specifically will be having cell wall. Okay. This cell wall is going to provide the support to the plant cell. Like for example here, like in human body, we do have, bones. You know? So that bones provide us that rigidity, that support actually. Correct. But in the plants, we don't have any bones, right? So how they are going to be rigid and how they are going to be strong? So they will be strong because of the presence of this cell wall, basically. Is that clear? So cell wall is only into the plant cell. It is not present into the animal cell. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Now, what is this chloroplast? Chloroplast is the type of a pigment which contains chlorophyll into it, a green color pigment. And because of this green pigment only here, you will see that your entire plants are green in color. We human beings are not green in color because we don't have chloroplast. Understood? Okay. Vacuole, it's a full of sap to keep the cell formed. It's basically a storage area, you could say. So vacuole, if you'll see in the animal cell, it's very small in size, where in the plant cell, it's going to be a very big size actually. Okay. Mitochondria, you can say mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Like it is present in both animal and as well as plants. Like whatever the respiration is happening, Naria, and the energy gets produced. So that is all done by the mitochondria, and that is how it's releasing the energy. So that energy we use in our daily task here. So that's why we call mitochondria to be as the powerhouse of the cell. Is
Okay.
that clear?
Yeah.
Then you can see ribosome. It's a part of a cell where the proteins are made. Plasmid, it's only found in the bacterial cell. It's the small loop of a DNA. Genetic material, these are the like DNA and RNA which is present into your nucleus. So these are the different components of your cell, and I have shown you with the help of your animal cells and the plant cells also. Yes, you can do the differentiation as well. So you can clearly see here like what we are understanding cell. So we do have multicellular, unicellular, but then on the basis of the cells present into the animals and the plants, then again there is a difference that the plant cells and the animal cells are not completely same. They do have a difference. Like plant cells having cell wall, animal cells don't have it. They only have cell membrane. Okay, like plant cells also have the cell membrane, but extra they have cell wall. Plant cells having the chloroplast, whereas animal cell is not having it. If you talk about the vacuole, so yes, vacuole is present into the plant cell in a bigger size, but in the animal cells, it's into the smaller size actually. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So just check this part once again carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's making sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's how like chloroplast I've already told you. So first of all, Ria, like whatever you want to note down from here, anything important, take your time. If you have any question or a doubt, so you can just let me know about it. Then I will teach you eukaryotes and prokaryotes, and then I'll be taking you towards the specialized cells for today. Okay?
Okay. So I already know all of this, so I don't need to write anything down because I already have it all in my I already
Mhm.
have it all in my notebook, so I don't really need to write anything down.
Okay, okay. Good, good. So then it's all good. So can I move to the eukaryotes and prokaryotes?
Yes.
Okay. So what is this eukaryotes and the prokaryotes?